Hi everyone, my name is Bo Terry Nan, and you're listening to BuddhismBits. This is our episode number 44, and it is on, the 3 months period that we are currently in today. Well, actually, at the time of release of this episode, we would be stepping into the second week of what we call the Buddhist Lent. Well, the Buddhist Lent is essentially a 3 lunar months, or what we call a rainy retreat, where monks are supposed to stay in one temple throughout the period. They are allowed to stay overnight at some places for no more than 7 nights or 7 mornings. And the months or the dates exactly would vary between years because it is according to the lunar calendar. But for this year, it is between July 17 to October 13. Well, the history of what is all about the Buddhist Lent dated back into the Buddhist time, when villagers came to the Lord Buddha and then sort of sent in complaints that monks who go around to propagate Buddhism and to go around for alms offering. At that time, they were stepping on crops of the villagers, causing damages to their crops. And so they were sort of sending in complaints to the Lord Buddha. And to respond, Lord Buddha put in is what we call the Buddhist Lent, so that monks would stay in the same place instead of going into some other villages or some other countries to propagate Buddhism. In that way, they would not be destroying any crops anymore. And another more important and additional benefits of the Buddhist Lent would be, it would be a good time for monks to stay within the same temple and have more time for meditation and Dharma teaching or Dharma learning. Well, one very significant feature of the Buddhist Lent is on the last day is what we call Pavarana Day, or essentially monks would give advice or point out faults of one another with well wishes. There would be no sort of hard feelings or any offense taken. And advice could be given regardless of seniority of the monks, regardless of the years of ordination. Well, for us lay people, what do Buddhists do on Buddhist Lent? Because we are not to stay in one temple throughout the period. We are not to stay in one home throughout the period. So what Buddhists do is essentially to take this opportunity to go an extra mile, to refrain from bad things and do more good and just purify the mind more. Well, the goal of all this is to purify both your body, speech, and mind. And the Buddhist Lent period, the 3 month period, can be taken as an opportunity, for any Buddhist to go an extra mile, to do something good for yourself. It could be, just reducing alcoholic drinks consumption, or it could be anything that is good for you. It is sort of like an opportunity for you to go an extra mile to do something good for yourself. And that's about it for this episode on the Buddhist Lent. If you to have any questions, queries, comments, or any suggested topics for me to talk about, feel free to reach me at BuddhismBits@gmail.com. It's BuddhismBits@gmail.com. Ehipatsigo, come and see you soon.